Ah, summer. The sun is shining, the bees are buzzing, and the water is splashing. People have barbecues, people enjoy each other's companies, they have picnics, go to music festivals. Basically, the word is be outside. So, what does this mean for us people who enjoy gaming, whose hobby basically is about staying inside because you do not want to have the glare of the sun on your screen, and it's mostly a hobby that requires concentration and personal space? Welcome, guys. This is Zoe. Welcome back to my little space in the internet. I'm very happy you're here. As you can see, instead of cozying up with a warm little cup of tea, we're going to be cozying up with a glass of iced coffee because summer's here. So I'm very conscious that the theme of this video is probably going to sound like such a third world problem for other people. Why don't you just go outside and enjoy the sun and then you can always game later? But for me, who's been gaming more than half of her life, I feel like each year is the same dance again. I love gaming, but I also love the summer and the sun, especially as I live in a country that is pretty cloudy most of the year. You'll notice that most people talking about this topic actually online will be talking about the fact that basically they just stopped gaming altogether and that they would have rather enjoyed the sun. But personally, I'm someone who just really enjoys gaming even when it's summer because, well, it's free time and I love gaming in my free time. At the same time, though, when it's summer, you do not want to be going full hermit mode, draw your curtains, sit in the dark, and basically just be like in front of your computer screens during the whole day when the sun is shining outside. So, what do we do? Would it be possible to be an outdoor gamer? Would it be possible to game and enjoy the sun at the same time? Well, I'm Zoe. Here are my few tips and tricks for you guys. Please do not pay any mind if you hear any noise in the background because I'm with my family. I am on my week away, and so my niece and nephew are right over there. So you're probably going to be hearing them and their little screams. They're really cute. So the first option is not revolutionary, like you guys probably know about it, but if you want to game in the sun or outside, you gotta go with something that's really portable. And what is portable? This thing right here, the Switch. This is nothing new, but the Switch is known to be one of the most portable devices or consoles ever, and for a good reason. You can take it anywhere. You can play multiplayer, and every time I travel, whether it be by train, by bus, maybe not by boat, but I could try, and definitely by car, you can be sure that this little one is going to be in my bag at all times. Even if you do not have a Switch or if you get sick of your Switch, why don't you just go back into nostalgia? If you were a gamer in the 2000s, take out your DS, take out your 3DS, take out your DSi, take out your PS Vita. And why not? Isn't summer the time when we kind of go back into childhood memories, we rejoice with family, we just kind of just get to experience summer holidays again as we did when we were kids. The second option, if you're someone who doesn't have a Switch, the second option, if you're someone who doesn't play on the Switch and prefer playing like on big consoles such as the PlayStation or the Xbox, would be remote play. Please note that I do not own an Xbox. I only have a PS, and so I'm not really sure if remote play exists on Xbox, so I will only be talking about the PlayStation case here. Remote play is basically an app that you can download on your tablet or on your phone. I think also on your computer, and you can basically just stream your gaming. So as long as your PlayStation is on rest mode somewhere with a stable Wi-Fi connection and that you yourself are with your controller with the tablet that has the app or whatever device that has the app on it has a stable Wi-Fi connection, you will be able to stream your gaming and play from pretty much nearly anywhere around the world. I find that absolutely insane, and I have definitely been using that. I do not work in the same country as where my family is, so whenever I go back to visit them, I will take my iPad on which I have remote play installed. I will take my controller and I would literally just game on my controller and my iPad. And my iPad is definitely not an iPad Pro. I have an iPad mini, it's very old and it works really well. So I'm not gonna lie, the connection is not always that good. But at the same time, isn't that better than not gaming at all? My third option for people who have neither would be playing on your phone. So no, I'm not talking about Candy Crush. I'm talking about games that were actually created for the PlayStation, for actually real consoles, but have been brought to the App Store. For example, guys, the other day I was trying to play something called Alien Isolation. It's a very famous game, and although I'm not really into horror games, I definitely wanted to give it a try. Although it is on my PS subscription, I could download it on the App Store. I did not know that could be possible. It was absolutely insane. So I installed it, and the first part is free, which is amazing because you can give it a go and see if you like it before you buy the full version. You have the entire game on your phone. You do need a bit of space, and I have the iPhone 13 Pro, so it is a really good phone. I think that games are also sometimes much cheaper on the App Store than on the Switch, although the versions are pretty much similar. In the end, actually, I ended up realizing that some of these games were literally just like much better played on the phone than on a console. So I also downloaded Potion Permit on my phone that I love playing whenever I have a bit of time on my hands. So here's Potion Permit. I absolutely love it. Of course, you have to look at reviews in the App Store because it's really hard to take a whole like console game and transfer it to the phone, as you can imagine. So you need to look at reviews and see if it runs smoothly. For Potion Permit, for example, the first versions were very laggy, but now it works absolutely perfectly. And I love whenever I have a bit of time on my hands, like whether I'm waiting in a queue or at a restaurant or anything, or waiting for my basically when I'm commuting, I love just whipping out Potion Permit and just like playing a day or two because it's so fun and I can definitely it's much more accessible obviously playing it on my phone than on the Switch. One last game that I also wanted to play on console but I think I will play personally on my phone is The Return of Monkey Island. I'm really into adventure, puzzle, games like that and I really cannot wait to give it a try. And that was it, guys. So I know this is a pretty short video, but I did not want to push this longer than necessary. I really just wanted to show my own tips and tricks that I do in summer when I still want to game and spend time outside and enjoy the sun. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you yourself have any tips and tricks when you want to like game during summer. I would really like to hear your thoughts. That was Zoe signing out.